What up, YouTube? Hello, we're live again with a new video. Crazy, I know, another reaction. This time we're doing some more fan reactions. Or no, not fan reaction, fan viewer submissions of Arknights English. What? Anyways, we're reacting to a bunch of videos here that were recommended for me. There were more recommended, but those are a bit further on the story or the OSTs. For those that are wanting me to react to the OSTs and cinematics or the concept trailers, those will be in the future where I have more context as to what's happening. So if you have anything else that you want to request me, put them on the comments or join our Discord. It should be linked down in the description. Or join us here live on Twitch at twitch.tv/reconnect, where you can yell at me, gaslight me into pretending that I have memories that I don't actually have, or recommend me videos that you actually want me to watch. So, the first video we're going to be watching is the team building guide for newer players by Drails. But yeah, let's go into it.
Guide. This video is directed primarily at players who are in the early stages of story content, so think chapter 4, 5 and below.
I'm way below that.
I won't be explaining each and every term since basic tutorials do exist. Let's get started. Arknights
okay, I do know a caster.
Dynamic game, but you can make reasonable core squads, which works in most situations, and that's what we'll be focusing on. In order to make this more friendly for newer players, I'll be referring to classes.
Video audio a bit low. I got you.
Certain exceptions do exist, such as Unectus or Keltstead being functionally guards. Comment down below if you have any queries. The general rule of thumb here is to fill up your 12 slots with 2 entire snipers, 2 guards, 2 defenders, 2 medics,
2 of each,
2 casters, and 2 vanguards. Depending on the different higher rarity units you have, however, you might want to swap some units around in your squad, as well as to add some flex spots in, say, your guards or casters, as they are the least essential in the early game, at least in the context of not optimizing your stage clears. Anti-air snipers are units such as Cruz, Jessica, Vermeil, or Axia. You can recognize them by their trait prioritizes attacking aerial enemies, and they generally have fast attacks that deal low amounts of damage per hit, making them bad against heavily armored targets, but have relatively high damage. In the early game, these units are great due to the prevalence of drones, and stages also tend to spam large quantities of lower defense enemies, which they can benefit from greatly. You should always have 2 of them.
I'm already using Cruz, so I'm good on that end.
And the order of priority for which 2 you pick generally goes something like this. Any 6 or 5 star as the first one.
I'm using Cruz and Jessica so far,
Cruz,
so we're good.
Vermeil,
we're
Jessica,
good.
And Meteor, with the exception of April.
I chefed.
Defenders are some of the units you'll be relying on heavily earlier on due to the stat check nature of certain maps, and you can compensate for higher levels on your DPS units as opposed to other ground options. In any case, you'd want one pure defender and another healing defender. The baseline
I have Saria and I have the other one that starts with C.
Quora and Bubble are equally great units
there you go, the top one,
and serve you for the entire game in the context of their archetype.
Well,
Beagle
technically on the right,
and can be used in the brief period where you do not have to form a pair. However, if you have Hoshi, she's certainly good as well, but at that point I'll recommend rerolling. Meanwhile, the healing defender role can be fulfilled by Spot, which you get him for free, but you generally replace it with Gummy, Neural, or Sarah if you have them, with priority given to the higher rarities in this instance. Medics are also part of what the game stat checks you on in the early game, and it's advised to have 2 of them, with one being single target and the other being multi-target or AoE. An easy way to differentiate them is looking at their range at E1.
I don't have anyone at E1 or E2
immediately upon starting the game, so using double single target medics is an okay choice, but you get one in time. ST medics wise, you prioritize 5 and 6 stars as usual, with the exception
I have none of those,
and generally use Susuro before that, seeing as she has some.
And here I have tea applesauce and hibiscus.
3 stars. In the case,
you think that's funny, Minority? Oh no, Minority, Saboost. You think that's funny? You think that's funny? Chat. Yell at Saboost. Yell at Saboost. They interrupted the YouTube reaction. Mods, find their address and give them a present. Damn, that was loud. Yeah, blame Saboost. Everyone, point at Saboost. Why was that so loud? This is not the first time that was played on stream. You know it's loud. Every audio is loud except the Hatsune Miku one, essentially. What did you expect? Okay,
Case
let's
of
keep
AoE
going.
medics, Perfumer is the most easily accessible
Oh yeah, and I have
option, but
Perfumer.
Thalopsis and Nightingale are
No,
straight
I don't use it.
upgrades.
It's because I use
Now
Perfumer.
onto the classes
And
with
the
a bit more
applesauce, what am I
flexibility,
saying?
as they are generally lying outside of your pure core. Vanguards are units which allow you to generate deployment points, which speed up initial deployment of other units. Traditionally, you place them down first, and once they generate enough deployment points to cover their own cost and then some, they're retreated in favor of other setups, such as the classic Defender plus Sniper or Guard plus Defender, due to their base stats being generally lower. Most people would tell you to utilize 2 Vanguards, but honestly I think 1 is enough for most people, as early stages aren't rush heavy and natural DP generation
I
is
use
usually
1, I
sufficient
think, at the
in
moment.
the context
1
of
Vanguard.
not a full rarity abuse
And it's
roster.
Bang only.
This also allows you to use the other Vanguard slot as a flex slot, which is greatly
Yeah, I
useful
will.
in the early
Sad.
game.
I will.
Traditional 2-block Vanguards are more friendly
I'll
to use in
I'll
that
lower the
context,
audio.
and the premier option would be Courier, which you can get for free in the Friend Credits shop. Later
I
on, you
do
obtain
have
Texas
it.
for free through pinball missions, but if you're at that stage in the game, you might want to switch to using Myrtle instead. Still a great idea to
Myrtle!
use Vigna as a toolbox unit in stages, which require early game rushes though. Guards are probably the class that one might feel the hardest to use early on, since they do not have a traditional
Yeah,
spot
when
in
it
the
comes
typical,
to when it comes to medic slots, I have Perfumer and I have the applesauce. When it comes to snipers, I have Cruz and Jessica. These are guards, right? And guards, I have Saria and the other one that starts with a C. I keep forgetting her name. On Vanguards, I only have 1, and that being Fang. And I have Project Red as well, and I have Lapland. I have Amiya, Lava, and 12F. Quora, there you go.
the sniper medic lineup that a lot of new players are funneled into, and it can be rather difficult to see the intuition behind where they can be utilized effectively if not watching guide videos. I recommend trying to force a DPS-centric 2-block guard on every map just to get the hang of things, however, and keep the other
Nuzlocke
slot as
Arknight
flex.
sounds like
For
pain.
that flex slot, it's
Sad.
recommended to raise an assassin-esque unit, whether
No way,
it be
Melinta.
Utage, Motoimaru, or even someone outside of class such as Phantom.
Use
Casters
Melinta
really
skill.
shouldn't be controversial, but there's a lot of hate going on for AoE casters in the veteran scene community. AoE casters are somewhat valuable in very early chapters due to how intuitive they are
Better
to
have
use,
one AoE
as well
medic
as the
and one
tendency
single
for
target
stages
medic?
to
I
funnel
see.
enemies into one clump and thus essentially requiring them. As such, I advise for 1 AoE caster and 1 single target caster, but the AoE caster position can be retired into a flex slot after maybe chapter 3. Even if you get the higher rarity AoE casters such as Mastima, you only really want to choose one of Lava or Gitano to raise due to their cheap cost. Raising
Lava-
Pinecone
cheap,
or Shiryuki
Plus
as a
28.
replacement for AoE DPS is also a consideration, although that's slightly less new player friendly. Pinecone can punch through armor with a high base damage, and Shiryuki can turn into a pseudo AoE caster with skill 2. As for ST casters, Click is generally recommended over Amiya due to higher DPS and some amount
I
of
will
crowd
never
control
remove Amiya.
capability, but
Queen
using
Amiya.
either is fine. I would not advise touching the 5-star variations as they're pretty bad, but the 6-star ones, namely COB and Ayafiela, are miles above their lower rarity counterparts. I've
AoE
mentioned
casters
the
demand
term
significantly
flex slot quite a
decreases?
bit
Got
here
it.
and there, and you should have around 2 to 3
I'm assuming
of them.
people,
These are for you
other
to
characters
fill
get
in
more
depending on what
AoE
the map
as far as you
requires,
go.
as there are certain operators that are incredible in a specific situation but underperforms everywhere
Jesus,
else,
32
hence the
DP.
term niche. Examples of such operators can be Shaw in a non-pusher friendly map, or Motoimaru in a map without high value enemy casters to assassinate. For most maps, you can just use the units you're most comfortable with in those flex slots, or try out how some new ones function, but the flexibility is important and will only grow
28
more
are
apparent
cheap.
later on in the game.
Not for me, it's my
Personally,
most
I
expensive
recommend
one.
a fast redeploy, a puller and a pusher, a duelist guard, an arts guard and a DP on kill vanguard, specifically Vigna, to be raised for these flex slots.
I know what he's
I'll
saying.
be more than happy to help you with your specific team compositions over in the comments, so do drop one by and I'll try to reply within a day. Subscribe for more videos in this series, I guess.
I kind of already kind of did this. Let me see if I can show you. I kind of already have. I'd say my team comp is decent. Y'all can probably yell at me in the comments if you want, but I think my team is decent. Let me show. Right, this is decent. Please don't yell at me. I know I have a double AoE healer, but this should be fine, right? I have Orchid, I have Jessica, I have Quora, I have Lava, I have the Applesauce, I have Cruz, Saria, 12F, Lapland, Project Red, Fang, and Amiya. Double AoE caster, I was struggling a bit, okay? Listen, I was struggling a bit. Okay. 12F can be removed. Got it. Who would I put here then? I'll just put Lancet. Hayes. Hayes. Got it. Another medic? I already have 2 medics. Plus Saria. Wait, where's my other healer? Did I remove my healer? Second Vanguard is needed. Is it needed? Who do I remove then? Orchid? Remove Haze. Okay, hey, I'm seeing Haze hatred here at the same time as Haze love. Okay, I removed Orchid and I have Corey here. Okay, got it. Oh, I have Melanta, I think. It's not my highest level. I have multiple level 40s. Also, you are. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Listen, it works so far. You can cook me in the after we're done reacting. Okay, lock in, everyone. We're watching the next video, discovering that Arknights had jiggle physics by Yasei Tamare. I hope I didn't nuke their name. Leave a like, subscribe to them. Oh, by the way, all of these videos will be linked down below in the description when the video goes up. So make sure you also give them a like and tell them that I was the one that sent them or sent you. Okay, let's go. Wait, Reds? Wait a minute. This might be of my interest. I play Project Red.
Bigger.
It has. Okay, Project Red. Okay, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bagpipes. Okay, you make sense. So, for what I see, Yasei is the brain rot compiler, huh? Is this the brain rot? If I ever want brain rot quick videos, kinda. I see, I see. Yo, holy, what is this thumbnail? Who sent? Was it you that sent this as well? You weren't you, Mary?
They don't know I'm pretending to be gay.
Classic doctor's harem, huh? I have been made aware that the doctor has a lot of girls in his harem. Based, honestly, based. Gunnar meme, that's amazing. All I know about Saga is the skin.
Saga, please.
Oh. Why is she so loud? Yeah, y'all weren't lying. Y'all weren't lying when she said when you said she was loud on the skin video. Holy. That's incredible. Loud Nights, skill 2 spam. This is for what I got told, this is the same person that did the Kyobe or Siobe. I still don't know how to say her name. animation, right? The one there, girl with many weapons overdoses on ketamine essentially and fucking dies. So apparently it's made by the same person. Let's see. Boop. Okay, what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Run, doctor! Okay, why do they have scissors, bro? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, 7, doctor. Okay, okay, at least they duct taped. Why are they taking our shit, man? Oh. Chop tree, make farm. Okay. Is that a fucking claymore? Okay, what is she cooking? Okay, we're back facing Caesar, people. Stun claymore? I don't know if that... yeah. Is this stunning the meaning like it fucking blows you up, therefore you're dead, so technically you're stunned? Oh my fucking god. Transformers? Jesus Christ! Oh, okay, he just tanks that, huh? Wait, the S3 is popping out of mech? Okay, bro, the other guy tanked the rock to the face and your mech gets hit, you're bleeding? Ow. Minus the ranged cannon. One could say the cannon is a head cannon. Oh, okay. Hello, passenger. You're friends now. Passenger just comes in. Hey, you're friends now. Shut up. Without context on who passenger is, what? He just comes in. Is like, you're friends now. Don't annoy me anymore. See ya. She's kind of a operator, but she has one of the greatest designs. Her? Unictus? But what is... like, I don't even know what the beef is here. Let me subscribe to them as well. Holy. It's so aggro, dude. But yeah, amazing video. Amazing video. Another animation by this person. I don't even know how to say their name. But they're goated at animations, holy. Okie dokie, we have up next a different video. This one actually showing gameplay. That is being the funniest bug I've ever seen. Let's see what kind of bugs we're working with. Operation H14, goddamn. The mode is already out, got it. Okay, my alarm is going off. The croc boss. Ooh. Damn, this OST kind of going crazy. What is the bug here? I don't mind seeing the stages as long as I have no context to any of this, so it's fine. Oh. Is the guy not gonna move? Wait, he's locked. Okay, auto deploy. Okay, damn, bro. Oh, what is happening? Why are they dealing no damage? Oh god, now it's crashing the game. Oh, you naive soul. Sad. Let me be delusional. Hello, Simpapi. Hello. What are we doing? Reacting a bit? We're reacting a bit, then we're gonna lock into some gameplay. Damn. Is she supposed to be moving? When it also Les, I have no context to this, so it's fine. She's a stationary boss, so how do you lose? Oh, Arknights, I've forgotten most of the things on the iceberg. Trust me, I'll forget everything. Okay. Yeah, what are we doing here? Oh, why do I see -9 and -99 at the top right? Okay, now we have... I don't know who that is, but they're spinning at the speed of light. They always have 3 HP. Okay, damn. It's 3,000 lines of deleted code. That doesn't seem like a bug. That seems like quality control moment. Okay, now the projectiles are just stuck. Like, how do you even break it this much? Like, how do you accidentally delete 3,000 lines of code? Did this happen also in global? Yeah, she just started prepping all the knives to throw. No for global? Okay. At least that. Although Rip China. -99 life points dead? Oh. Setting up the arrows on the right there. Where do in the Discord we put the submissions again? When it comes to submissions, I'll say this for, last time for now, because I don't want to interrupt the reactions too much. To request on the Discord is you join the Discord, then you give yourself the Arknights role at the self-assigned roles. You'll then be able to see the channels, which then there should be one called Arknights viewer submissions. You can submit anything there, but avoid putting stuff that would be spoilery or super like in-game stuff that I would not get much knowledge or things to learn about. Okay, let's go. Okay, damn.
Boring!
Dimitri, thank you so much for the follow.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Okay, dude, what, look at that. That's a cool ass effect though on the middle there. Yeah, I should. So I'm assuming the stage was unplayable for a solid few days, huh? Look at all those. Oh! a true Dio moment. It was a bug with Neon. See. But yeah, that's amazing. But this seems to be like the same bug basically. But yeah, amazing video there by Seal. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Neon is a girl on the wheel on her back who's treated last every time. Oh, so she like stops, breaks everything, and then everyone just sends all the projectiles at the same time. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, pretty good video, pretty good video. It's an interesting bug. I wonder what kind of other bugs there's in this game. There's probably been some wild ones over the times. Okay, we have this video now from Asadikai. Let me give them a sub, let me give them a like. Ordinary characters in Arknights. Let's see what this is all about.
I don't think this is a surprise to anyone, but Adobe products are really expensive. The assumption is that it's used by professionals, but I'm no professional.
I have a legally obtained copy of Adobe Premiere 2023. My chat can attest to that clearly, right, chat? I clearly have a legally obtained Adobe Premiere license, right? Can we get a yes on that? Right? Can y'all confirm that to in case YouTube is watching? We have a legally obtained Adobe Premiere license. So a Photoshop one as well. Yup. Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects. I have the whole suit. You know? We good. Right? No issues here.
I mean, just look at my content. I'm just an ordinary person trying his best. Speaking of ordinary people...
Great transition, by the way. Holy. Okay, I already like it. Also, Golden Go, peak.
It's kind of a given that character needs something
Hello?
special to stand out,
How's it?
especially in something like a gacha where you can have hundreds of characters. Unfortunately, this often means that the opposite kind of character gets forgotten about. There's no reason to make a simple character, so simple characters are basically never intentionally made. As an example, let's look at not Arknights. You have a few normalish characters like Hook, Gwenaifen, Natasha, but you also have sword masters, mad scientists, super soldiers, celebrities, immortals, child prodigies, scholars, upper management, super hackers, mind controllers, tax collectors, whatever the world Sparkle is, and characters who are quite literally
Sparkle is a League of Legends player,
i.e. gamblers. I know half of those sound like a joke, but I swear in context they're really powerful people. Just take my word.
Well, I don't know
for
if
it,
Acheron is really
Star.
considered blessed by the gods, but sure.
This works because the whole point of Star
If anything,
Rail
she's
is to
cursed
go on a
by one of
grand
them.
adventure beyond your wildest dreams, so the fact that everyone's fantastical like this is perfectly normal. HSR, like the other Hoyo games, are character first, so the fact that these characters stand out is kind of the point, right? You're gotching for these characters.
Yeah,
Characters need to be interesting
they stand out, guys. Don't talk about Blade.
to be desired.
Blade forgotten, dead in a ditch. Well, not dead, he can't die, but you know.
So how does this
Fallen
apply
on
to
a ditch.
Arknights? To start off, I'm not saying that any of these characters are inherently boring, but in the scope of everything that exists in Terra, they're pretty simple.
Okay. Hot take. And I got flamed for this take last stream. But what the fuck is Lancet? Why do we have a 1-star robot medic? Who gave it to me? I don't remember how I got it. I just have it. Does he have any usages? Bro sneaked in. There's more robots? Because best waifu is Lancet. Lancet is unique to his love. Okay. Oh no, they're dog shit? No, okay, so they have no use. They're just there. She's actually pretty useful. Okay, I'm getting getting like mixed signals here. Robot doesn't take deployment slot. I see. That could be cool. Yeah, I can see the use of that. No deployment slots. Lancet was there at CC 0 max risk. Hey, I'm just reading chat. Kinda useful. Lancet is situational. Stars ignore deployment unit limits. Lancet is best waifu. It's useful as Lancet 2 is a low-cost medic and that it costs no deployment issues and deploys on heals on deployment. Specialist 1, supportive 1 are the best robots. The robots are literally built by the Rhode Islands company that you're working for. I guess I could guess that. Honestly, just bring a healer. Why bring Lancet? Specialist robot is a nuke, literally. So okay, it seems like I landed on a landmine, and it seems like robots have a very contentious like position in the meta. The main benefit for robots is that they don't take up any deployment slots. Got it. Yeah, like I said, I could see that being useful. There were times that like, bro, I want to post my project red, but I have no slots available.
You know, people doing their jobs or whatnot. As a recent example, let's look at Ray. She is a pit sinker, which
hello,
basically
Ray?
means she goes into the mines to make sure everything's okay before the miners start mining. Unfortunately, this isn't really an important job. In fact, it said that even children can get this job.
Oh.
All you really need to do is to know how to not die. And on top of that, it's one of the jobs that's getting outdone by automation. So yeah.
Damn, she's losing jobs like me.
Now.
She just like me for real. She's getting laid off.
She's pretty good at not dying. Namely, it's because she's been fighting deep in caves in the dark on her own for so long. She's just.
That's a cute skin, though.
In the end, she joins Rhodes
I'm getting spoiled a bit on my skin reacts, but that's fine.
What else is she gonna do? She doesn't really have a stable job anymore. If you've read Grinning Valley, this is basically what the event is about. They never even make it to the titular Grinning Valley because making it there was never the point.
It isn't a skin? Oh, it looks really? That's her default? Wait, that's even better.
As for other simple 6 stars, Golden Glow is an obvious choice, being just a hairdresser
Golden Glow!
her store burned down. And then Lumen, who, yeah, is tied to the greater story of Iberia, but really is just a guy who's at the right place at the right time. There aren't
Iberia mention?
stars out there that are just ordinary people who have ordinary backgrounds. Everyone is related to some plot in some way. As an example, we have Sword Masters, Mad Scientist, Super Soul. Okay, but wait. If Lumen was involved in the Stultifair Navis, can he really still be considered an ordinary person? It was a pretty major.
I have no idea who this is.
Ties up the
All I know is that
Artemis
Artemis had them on their account when I was watching.
After all, how a character acts after joining.
Although to be honest, for what I understand, Artemis has every guy on their account.
One of his main appeals is the fact that he's very ordinary.
I'm not looking at that part. It looks like spoilers.
These characters is as operators in game, because that's where they're most neutral, where they're not.
Looks like a
affected
timeline
by
thingy.
Whatever is happening in the story, and yet it isn't exactly canon. I mean, just look at Hibiscus and Hibiscus, or any altar really. But that'd still be the most updated version of any operator we've got. Like, unless they show up in story again, we have nothing.
There's a video specifically made for him, how ordinary he is.
Do you remember my Tomaru? Being a live service game, Arknights has to keep pushing forward, but then a lot of characters get left in the dust like this. Look at Palace. Used to be an important person.
I don't think I've seen them before.
Victory, all that stuff. Now she's just someone at Rhodes getting treatment and getting drunk. Her story hints about going back to Minos to reform it and to have them be more accepting of infected. But
I like. Okay, no flame. I just never seen them. Not even on the skin reviews. I think I saw her.
Gives us that. That's where she is. She's no more than just another person at Rhodes. On the other hand, you have people like Scotty, who's always wrapped up in business, even in game, always fretting about the big stuff.
Scotty!
And then there's Calcete, who's so important that she appears.
I've seen her. Have I? Okay, my memory.
Transcends the game itself.
Can you talk?
Oh, you mean the dude? Okay, got it.
Of course, that's only talking about the big people. There's a whole class of characters that I haven't even touched. It's the largest group in Arknights by far, and they shine in how diverse they can be. I, of course, am talking about pop stars.
Pop stars?
Now, obviously, Not all 5 stars are normal
Oh,
people.
5
By
stars, not
design,
pop
they
stars. I'm
encompass
deaf.
a large variety of roles.
Mother was on
and whatnot.
Yasu's physics.
For every
Oh,
Brian
I got it.
Maida, there's a Yera. For every April, there's a Latesy. For
You got
every
April?
Amiya, there's a Kirara. Oddly enough, 1 stars are either tied to other characters, collabs, or literal April Fool's jokes. 2 and
Okay,
3 stars are
but you
solidified as
officially
the
speak,
core of
though.
Rhodes Island and thus have a pretty concrete narrative placement. When they show up in story outside of their own oprex, it's usually
That's
because they
Yado,
represent
right?
Rhodes
I don't know
Island
the
and
other
not
guy
because
name.
They have a reason themselves to be there. Think Catapult and Lucent Arrowhead, for example. 4 stars are where characters start to show a lot more individuality, namely because they're not required to be a part of Rhodes. They're given more flexibility to just be people from wherever.
I
doing
see.
whatever.
Makeup
Fire
artist.
is a far-sighted mercenary, Indigo's a ditzy ex-lighthouse keeper, Perfumer is a
Okay,
perfumer,
that's a lot of
and Quartz
information.
is just unremarkable. It's because
Oh,
they're not really
I've heard
tied to
about
any
Yato
stories
Alter,
that
but
they are allowed to,
I think it was on
or
Zai's stream.
arguably required to be themselves, with things like operator records being about their own experiences and feelings. Of
But
course, 5 and
every
6
time
stars also
I
have
heard Zai
operator
talk about
about
Yato
themselves,
Alter,
but
it sounded
because
like they
there's
hated
usually
them.
context to who they are, what they're doing. There's always a bit of influence from events and whatnot. Take Quartz for example. When I said she was unremarkable, I meant it. That's her defining character
Damn.
trait. And because she's so
Unremarkable.
she gets a whole story about exploring the nuances of simply passing the time. Now compare that to Punsaris.
Yato Alter is
an
busted, or
unseen
I don't know.
character barely
That's
in the
what I
event she
got the
came
vibes from.
Yet, her outbreak happens right after the event, as if it's a continuation, not only giving the usual character development, but also showing
Oh, Bird
how
Girl.
Siesta has changed in the little time between then and now.
Okay, I
It's
think
not a big
Senpapi
change,
likes
obviously,
Ponchiras.
It was like 2 days or something. But because most of what Punsaris learned about Siesta is through her grandfather, she ends up being a look into how Siesta used to be. This kind of quiet world building where we learn about how things are like without any major events is very much appreciated. You don't often get this with 4 stars.
True, you
That
don't
isn't to
always
say
want the
Punsaris
world,
is the
every
norm
character
for
to
5
have to deal with a
stars, but
world-ending
also
event,
the
right?
middle ground. On one extreme, you have characters like Fire Whistle and Melonite, who frankly are just there to fill the banner. And on the other, you have
goddamn.
characters like Delphine and Tantala, who are rather important, though with the story relevant 5 stars, it sometimes
Oh,
comes
Wild
across
Mane?
as they don't actually do that much, but I'd argue that's more so
You're
just
Wild Mane, right?
because
I'm
they
not
need to
misremembering
share
your
the
name.
screen time with other characters, like 6 stars. Delphine ends up being narratively close to Siege, who also needs to share time with Horn and
Why is
Stainless.
Calcif split in
So
half?
You can make this argument about Glassglow and Brockrock too. In the end, most 5 stars.
There's
help
no
build
Wild
the
Mane?
world
I
in
thought
their
the middle
own
one
unique
was it.
ways, and
Oop.
I really appreciate how Hypergriff has made that pool
My
so
fault.
diverse. Of course, this video was meant to highlight the less mentioned characters, so I'm going to
Okay,
stop
no
this section
context,
here
got
before
it.
I go on
Siege.
for
I see.
another 5
So that
stars.
one's Siege.
Build your 5 stars. Even if they're not that good, build your 5 stars. Let's close this off with a question. What is the story of Arknights? If we want to be really specific, then
Is
it's
this
just
part
the main
spoiler?
story. But then RE.
This is like spoiler here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Okay, what a fucking timeline to stop, by the way. What the fuck? 9/11? It's out of context. Still, I feel like if it's gonna talk about, oh, I'll forget.
Events
Okay, if
part
I'll
of the
forget.
story? I imagine most people would still say yes. Events do count as
Senpapi,
Arknights
it's
story
Golden Glow
because they
so
tie
far,
in with Arknights
design-wise.
narrative and are kind of why you're playing the game anyways. If we had a main story chapter for
Gameplay-wise,
every event,
Project
we'd
Red.
be in like chapter 40 something at this point. Okay, one more step outwards. Are operator files part of story? I mean, they're in the game, you can read them, and they're tied to the
Space
characters
Station?
that you used to play.
This is the Owl
so
Girl.
why not? The voice lines are on the same boat here. Last one. Is the Annihilation map a part of the story? For
Annihilation?
those who don't know, when I say Annihilation map, I'm referring to the map that the Annihilation screens are on.
Oh,
not the
this
menu
one.
where you
I
do
tried to
those
play this and I got my
missions.
ass beat.
To those just playing the game, this map doesn't matter, but we don't have a canon
Oh, look,
map
it's
otherwise.
Not
do we?
life bones.
So, is the information we glean from
Not
this
much
map
life on those
a part
bones.
of the story? And if we really want to overextend, what about Albion Synesthesia and the official trailers and the merch and the official live streams?
This is gonna be the end.
I I wanted to
Right,
make
that's
this
the song
video
that we
for
saw on the
characters
U
because
official
I want
meme
to show
video.
off how important these characters can be towards
Oh.
world building.
For a second, I
Arknights
thought I
has
saw
the main story
say
and
Gex.
plenty of interesting side stories. But it's not just those. It's the thousands of little things as well. The reason I like ordinary characters is that when the line between
Dude, I love
them
giant
and
bows.
NPCs is kind of blurry, the general power scale gets set to around that level, which in turn makes everything feel just a bit more realistic. While it's always exciting to experience crazy and wild adventures, part of the magic with the Arknights
I like how
is
he's
just how grounded
sneaking
it is.
ZZZ
Half of the
there.
operators are basically randomly picked people who just happen to cross paths with roads. And while they're all special in their own little ways, it really does feel like they have to work together to get things done. Because of that, it's really thrilling when you get to see these characters do the one thing they're good at.
Yeah, but
A
Lisa like
single
the boat,
Arknights
yeah.
character might be less interesting than a single character from any other gacha, but it's that individuality of
Bow
300 or
users
so
with giant bows
offerings that
and
makes
magic on
one
them is
strong
peak
collective.
design for me.
Alone, they are
That and sight
Custom,
users.
Meteorite, Hodor, Click. Together, they're Rhodes Island.
Cinema. This is me trying to justify building random operators. It is propaganda. By the way, that song, yeah. Okay, bro is mentioning that that I say he's sneaking ZZZ and he talks about ZZZ. Okay, good video. I got scared for a second about possible spoilers, but apparently I have no idea. Nice, you spotted ZZZ. Of course I spotted ZZZ. How could I not? Yeah, pretty good video. Make sure to check it out. Give it a like if you haven't already. And leave them a comment saying that I sent you there. Pretty good video. Mechanic is very important. Got it. Okay, so let's instead actually watch this one. Although this is also an IS one, but it is a short one. Okay, IS4, Sarkaz lady did literally nothing wrong.
I normally just do the fights, but I want to mention the encounter. It's too cool. So you're walking in a snowstorm, you see some woman in there with a house. She offers you to come in, gives you some tea, warms you up, and has to go out for a bit to work. Unfortunately for her, you're a member of Rhodes Island, so immediately you try to burglarize her house. I love how there's another option. If you have the maximum number of devices for vision, that allows you to find your moral compass and not wood her house like a maniac. So you try to wood her house, but it has a security system. Her dogs and the wolves attack you. This encounter is too funny.
Okay.
So, as a reasonable person, you will of course kill all her dogs.
Oh,
And
what?
burn her house down.
Let's go!
Now, about the stage.
What?
Just don't panic at the start, the dogs move pretty slowly. You get reduced DP generation, but you just need to wait a bit.
Totally German
It's
accent.
important to remember that the two dogs on
Yeah.
the bottom move first. The two dogs on the top move
Yeah, this seems like a
later.
stage guide, but that's fine.
The trees get buffed if there are no enemies.
It's a
left,
funny
so you
video.
just want to avoid killing one of the dogs until you're finished burning down the house.
Why are we burning down the
bulk of
house?
deploy was pointless. I shouldn't have done it. I was just getting impatient. The dogs themselves are fairly harmless, as you can see. A couple of the coward tentacles beat them. The only way you have a problem with this stage is if you're just in a rush to deploy stuff. Just take it calmly, kill the two dogs on the bottom first, and then work on the top. After you've killed most of the dogs, just take care of the trees.
We just pop in, kill this woman's pets like nothing.
And just make sure to leave
Sanest
one dog
doctor
to watch you
moment?
burn down the woman's house.
Oh my fucking god.
Otherwise, the trees will get a damage buff.
This guy only plays 4 stars? Is that so?
I'm here to help.
Wait, Myrtle is a 4-star? Thought she was a 5-star.
If you don't have something like Giant that can 1v1 a dog, you're probably better off opening with a ranged operator. If you do, make sure you use the bottom
Myrtle is
tile
an
and
8-star?
face them so that they hit
I
the
thought she was a
dogs on the
7-star.
bottom
Yeah, I
side.
was about to say.
The ones on the top sides are actually closer to the blue boxes, so they tend to get prioritized.
For what I know, Myrtle's like good with the
Don't want to
sauce.
waste hits on them because they move much later. I retreat Giant so he doesn't kill the dog early. Now that the houses are open, we're free to do whatever.
Yeah, we just destroy the house and re-kill everything else. Valid.
Apparently I had pudding as one for some reason.
Freeze! I know that.
And that's it. House has successfully been burned down. We got 3 doors and a flute.
Wait, give me a second. Spoiler for IS5, if you find a sunken nun praying in a church, if you have a knife, you can decide to fucking stab her. Yes, I love committing a crime against a nun for the sake of nothing. Just because I have a knife, you know. Doesn't mean I have to, but I have the ability. Alex, you're just here resisting the being a furry. You can do it, Alex. You can do it. I promise. You can do it. I believe in you. Most 5 stars in this game are stuck in a limbo where they're not as good as 6 stars, but way too expensive compared to a 4-star, with some being an exception like Lapland. You can choose to stab her because of racism. Stabbing is morally correct. Shanking a nun, why not? She's a sancta, so is a traitor. Okay, damn, Chad, you're cooking them. Okay, last reaction we have here is a Billy video, which apparently is by about a Mia, like an alternate Mia. Oh god, I don't know Chinese, man. 16:9. How do I increase the quality? No, I cannot. So it's loud. How do I increase the quality? Okay. How do I remove it? Okay, how do I remove the chat? Damn, what music is banger though. Keep the chat for the funny Chinese, okay? Just learn Korean? Okay, that feels racist, Alex. There's a toggle at the bottom in the bottom of the video. Okay, but I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it. Okay, my eyes. Animation for CN only skin. Unlucky. Doctor! Wait, so there's a Mia space skin? That's cool. Although so far my favorite Mia skin is the one that I missed by a month. Okay, this song is so good though. Ah yes, my favorite astronaut skins, the ones with exposed skin. Zach, I'll sit. Okay, but let's be honest. Anything that isn't the USA is the enemy of USA. With Chinese NASA. But dude, the music is a bop. I should make a Billy account just to get a bit better quality, but what a banger. If your tummy can't take the vacuum of space, you're never gonna go far in space in the beginning. True, Alex. You just get some good apps. So hello, Sol, hello. Yeah. Go to song. I'm assuming this is one of the OSTs, right? Good luck with making a Billy account. I'll sneak in somehow. I probably can do it. The song is so good. I like how she's casually hallucinating. Just remember to say glory to the CCP at the end of the video. Yeah, valid. Bring Me Back by Zach. I might have to add the playlist. If I heard the song in Oso, I would say it belongs. Thank you, Arkmary. Bring me back. What a bump of a song. Rhythm game ass song, and we love that for it. So, oh, it's that simple, huh? Oh. It's just R farming you always imagine out of your head? Yeah. It's like when I play the fucking TikTok Giga Chat songs, like super like slow reverb funk music. You know, I'm just aura farming. Rosman Cat, I mean, if not mistaken, Rosman Cat is built different, right? I don't know if I can like it without making an account. I can't. Amazing video. I'll also leave it linked down in below. But yeah, we do have it. There we have it. All the videos reacted for today. So, if y'all want to leave more submissions, make sure to join the Discord. Then grab yourself the Arknights R.A. and then go to the Arknights viewer submissions. There you can place any video that you want me to react. Just be aware, don't put spoilers so essentially don't put spoilers or content that you would see that I wouldn't have much use for it at the moment. Skin review time. It is not skin review time, and this is for those that watch the video, unless it's already past it and I'm being ignorant. Give me a second. Let me confirm. Okay, it is not. So I did a little thing. If for those that watched the video on the skins that went live on YouTube this morning, I did say if you want me to react to the skins as soon as possible, that would be technically this stream. That video would have to go over 200 likes, and it's at the moment 111. So if you want to see part 2 of those skin videos, go make sure to like that video, and then we'll watch it as soon as possible, as soon as that goes up to the 200 likes. I know y'all can do it. Y'all already put the iceberg video at 210. Go like the video, leave a comment on it. So we can get, if you want more skin reactions, that is, so that we can do it as soon as possible and make me lose my voice even more and lose my mind a bit more. Okay, YouTube, that is it for the reactions. All the videos that I reacted to will be down in below in the description, so make sure you give them a bunch of love, send them a bunch of comments, give them a bunch of support, because without them I wouldn't be doing these videos. And of course, join us here live, either on YouTube or at twitch.tv. But there's not much difference between the two of them. The only difference is, essentially, Twitch doesn't have to deal with the copyrights as much as YouTube. So when it comes to copyrighted content, those will be, if not exclusive, almost exclusive to Twitch. So make sure to follow there to get notified of when I go live. Join the Discord to submit your own videos that you want me to react to. And yeah, that's about it for me. I hope you have a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, or a good night, whatever that might be. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!